Community move today is 1h3. That is what we're gonna do. Normally I play something like c4. I feel like going g4 this time. Knight f6 is just so provocative that you gotta try and punish. Let's go here. I feel like this is not so stupid. Knight d6. Oh, knight d6. Arrows haven't gotten any better recently. And maybe e4. He takes an e5. Huh. Let's go here first then. Maybe I take here. I don't know. So clearly he wants to play e5. gf6, he goes ef6. I don't like that too much. Knight d4 is ridiculous. Let's put d4. Knight f7. Then I'll probably take. Now gf6. Let's go. There's a bishop g3. This is very interesting. Not like too suitable for a Title Tuesday game where kind of want to play a little bit more technically most of the time, but I like this position. At least in practical terms, this feels quite reasonable. Also, I feel like this is somebody I've played before, probably several times in Title Tuesday. Maybe even last week, who knows. Emote only, well, you know, I kind of started the stream very, very late, so it's not a shock that the mods are not quite at work yet. Let's take Queen d5. Queen d2 feels reasonable, unless it loses to e3. e3, Queen e3, Queen g2. Castles looks good for me. Maybe this is a nice trap. Threatening his queen otherwise. And if he takes and I take with the queen, I should have a great position. Yeah. So this was intended as a little trap, but maybe he didn't have a lot of good options. Knight c4 was the move. Yeah, I think knight c4 was the move. Then I might have been in a little bit of trouble. Okay. So, yeah, this is his best chance, I believe. But I also don't think it's enough. Maybe it's not that clear. Castles, Queen d5 back. Knight f3, knight e5. Ugh, arrows again. Should win, but he does have some counterplay. Knight f5 maybe. And queen back. I got a fork. Yeah, I like this move. Knight f3, queen, maybe knight f3, queen e2, and bishop e5. That was easily winning. That was dumb. I was just thinking of knight e5 and then bishop e6. I thought it's winning, but I didn't see anything super clear, so I decided to go for the flashier alternative, which is kind of best case and necessary. Worst case, it's jeopardized my win here. It's an interesting line here, like here, knight d6, king f8, Then f7, but then there's queen a3, intermediate move. I don't quite see it there. Like, I don't feel like my position is bad. To actually prove it is not easy. Maybe I just have to make some kind of quiet move. Like c4, preventing the check here. Also, my idea is a rook d8 in the other line. That was absolute nonsense. That rook was protected by the queen. Surprisingly hard for him to find a move. This might be a threat, and then bishop d6, queen d6, and that looks very dangerous. Maybe c4 is just winning. It would be funny. And yeah, I understand the position is hard, but he has to make a move at some point. Okay, this is just pure desperation. I mean, there is never a perpetual here. Queen f6 is made after rook g8, so it's completely over. Also, queen b6, king e4 wins the game with king of the hilt. Yeah, and he just runs out of time. Okay, good game. I will be back very shortly.